Welcome, people. Adrian here, back in the office. It was just such gorgeous hair day, I decided, why not leave it on? So, still blue hair and blue themed outfit. We have our rings. I definitely love. Now, these two here on the ring finger, you can see that those are evil eye. I know everybody doesn't want to say evil eye because what they're doing is they're protecting you from evil. So I'll go ahead and call them protecting you from evil eyes. Okay? So there's two there, and then this wonderful acrylic one here. Isn't that something? Just really, really adore that. And then this hand, another set of the Protect Us from Evil Eye rings. Okay, this beautiful two-tone blue ring. And all those three are from Temu, as were the rings on the other hand. They were all Temu. And this one blue ring with green stones, I got that at the San Francisco Museum of Art gift store over 20 years ago. So I was enjoying today's ring looks and bracelets. Always trying to tie all of our colors in, and I kept the same blue earrings on. And my fun, comfortable, wonderful outfit are these wonderful thin striped knits. I have them in many, many colors, and this particular one here in a blue is a different top I ordered after I'd ordered all the sets I have of these. And so I have matching leggings, matching leggings, the shirt. How's that? Okay. For sure, what I wanted to be able to show you were a few tops that I've gotten from Temu, because as we're in warm weather, they are warm weather tops. Hydrate. So, let me grab the bag with the different tops in here. Okay. Let's start. Here we have, this is a bit of a brown stripe, brown and creamy. Okay. It's more of a racer back. Okay. Let's see the colors in there. So nice bit of a dip scoop in the neck. And again, a little bit tapered. You can always tell on these seams that they have a curve to them. Slight curve. You can see that there. Curve, curve, curve. It's not straight. So it is more body conscious. What size did I get this in? Okay, I did go with medium. But I like the color tones of it. It's a good shade of brown. I have big, baggy brown sweatpants I could wear that with. Layer it over another top that's potentially got a longer bottom. You know how I like to create that look, but this is something really, really cute. And I spent, I made a list that I thought would be helpful. All right. Well, for whatever reason, never can trust. Well, we all know how cheap I am, so I'm letting you know that this had to be less than $5. Less than $5, yes. Okay. That's always good to have neutrals to work with, and you can explode neutrals with your accessories. That's for sure. Okay. Now the next one is a medium, yes, and it is a blue and white striped summer top. And again, this would definitely be under $5, that's for sure. That's for sure. And here, now, it's a little bit looser material. You can take a look-see at it and see the weave in there. Okay, again, definitely you can see the curve on this one. It's not a straight line. I'm not dipping it intentionally. It is this way, as it's going to conform to the body and be more body conscious. This one is longer than the brown one, but I would imagine, again, in the neighborhood of $5. It's a really good classic navy blue. And hoping that the mediums fit fine. Sometimes I think I do, I do fine in the majority of medium t-shirt items. So, okay, this I was hoping would fit. So we had brown and cream, navy blue and white in tank tops. Then we have an orange tank top. I got this one in a large. When I'm reading the sizes, sometimes they will make me think it's going to run smaller. Now, this one is a nice full length. You can see from shoulder to hem that that's going to go all the way down to the bum. And what they've done is, with the same ribbed material, okay, you can see the rib of the material, extremely stretchy, so might have got away with a medium. This is sad. When I was reading it, I must have thought I should try the large. Even the bottom, you can see, is not straight, okay? Just a slight curve to the hemline is very flattering on the body. I love curves. Curves, yes. And so they've taken the same fabric and used it like a bias tape, okay? And outlined the armhole and the neckline. Now, I know I'm going to like the neckline. You know I like mine high. So this one, no chance it'll be too small. And definitely layering with orange, every color of the rainbow, of course, works for me. And I have lots to go with this. Again, all of these had to be in a neighborhood of around $5 and such. Okay, that was the orange one there. 2 there. So far that was 3 tops. That's fantastic. I think we're just gonna look so cute in those. And the last one, now this one I knew was going to be a crop, a shorter crop. And they're calling it a deep sky blue. It's a regular sky blue to me. But you can see that it is short. Again, this one's got ribs to it. It's extremely stretchy. It's extremely stretchy. And they've taken the same fabric to create like a bias tape as a clean close it off. And that, again, is going to be a nice high neckline. And I got this in a large because knowing it was a crop, for one thing. I wanted a little bit more length to it. This one I actually paid $4.08. That one I had the price down. That's what I thought I had the prices for all the other goodies. But apparently I did not. No, 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 nothing hiding there, Adrian. Forget it. All right, now I've shown you 4 tops. Boy, the 4 tops. I recognize that's the name of a group, you know, sort of a jazzy type thing that I imagine from the 60s. I don't know. Was it from my mom's day or from me as a mom's day? 4 tops. But definitely, 'twas a group. 'Twas a group. Well, we have the 4 tops there. Now, when you have some tops, you might not need a hat for some shade. But I got this hat. And I knew it would either be for me or for little family in Gladstone because it has the most precious Boston Terrier. Hello, Boston Terrier. Hello. Hello. It's my favorite hat of the canvas style all around. I like the fabric closure in the back here. I have it at its still open on its loosest. Well, it's just not going to make a difference because I have a wig on. But Chester is my grand dog, and he's a Boston Terrier. And I just thought, so precious. After all, Chester needs a lot of walks, and whether it's hot, and this can protect you from the sun on you as it has been, incredibly, incredibly sunny, or when the bad weather comes, bad as far as who wants to go out in it because it's cold and wet, tired you bet, good because we need rain in life and all that kind of great stuff. But it really is a cute hat. And I've seen them anywhere up to $5. I do believe I only paid about $3.50. But he's a cutie. He's a cutie. I think that'll go to my son's over there. I can have that as one of their hats to wear when they're walking. Chester dog. Chester the dog. All right. What else did I want to show you today? All right. Over here, I'm going to show you a black pair of flared leggings. And I do believe this would be the black flare. I paid $8.57 for these. $8.57. So you have a wide waistband. You can see that waistband here. Put it to your frontwards, that would be better, because then you would also, there are pockets. Pockets on each side, man, you bet. Pockets on each side. This very wide waistband, and the elastic inside is this wide. We're going, you know, 1 3/4 inches or so. That's going to stay up very, very comfortably. And then they just go down into this really nice flare. Very, very flattering on. This flare is giving me a long leg, like a liquid waterfall coming down. And thank goodness for black leggings, straight or flare. They go with everything, everything, everything. Then I got 2 pairs of pants, and I've already had to put in a return because what they sent me is the wrong size. I ordered 2 pairs, 2 different color pants in the same size on the same order. Thank you very, very much. And then they discontinued it supposedly. But anywho, so the blue pair, which we all know this I would have made such good use of. And has the nice double wall, thick top here, okay? So I know that these sit very nice on the body, and they down and into this lovely, lovely flare. Okay, this is a little bit bigger flare than we just saw on the black one. And unfortunately, they're just way too tight. Of course I tried them on, but they are small. I got my money back and they are on now. They will be in the Goodwill bag. That's the wonderful thing. Thank you, Temu, when you tell us to keep it. And I'm sure they only told me to keep it because it was discontinued. At the same time that I ordered the blue, I said I ordered a second pair in green. Same price point. And I like this really light shade of green, very pistachio. I think that's a good way to call it, pistachio, with that big thick top that's just going to go up and stay up, not roll down, not shift, not move. It's a nice thick fabric. Okay, thick, baby, thick, 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 thick. Look at that, bounces right back. That lovely flare. Oh, lovely flare. So with everything that I keep saying, with green going forward, it was fun to get this light color, pistachio sort of shade of green. The blue, unfortunately, they were soft color like this in the hue. I would have loved to have those, but they will be Goodwill's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay, I'm going to save this, I'm going to save that. All right, we'll save these things. And then what I'm going to do, oh, I forgot to bring my razor. All right, I thought I bought a razor I got a razor a while back, a long while back. I think it was even like an Ipsy, one of those monthly situations where you get a box every month. Anyhow, I got a beautiful ladies razor, and the oval is shaped, you know, what do I know? I was like, oh, so Temu came out with all of these wonderful, wonderful blades. Well, I ordered a set in blue by accident. I was, you know, getting an order ready to go and didn't, oh, sugar, realize I had just, on the previous order, I'd ordered them all in pink. So I have here, okay, I have these cutie patooties. All right. And they seem just prettier because of the pink and everything color story in there. All right. And guess what? The moral of the story is it did not fit. It did not fit the handle of the razor that I had. So I misordered the blue, the pink on an order just previous to it. So I have lots and lots of blades. This little pack of blades, which should match these because they're called the blue group, okay? If these were in the neighborhood, we're going to pretend that these were just like under $3, okay? If this was under $3. And this was also under $3. These you had gotten 8 of the blades. They are a triple blade. And I got 8 in the pink, 8 in the blue, and then for under, it was like just over 2-ish something, I don't know, it was just all so like, oh, not more money. Not more money towards this. But to get the handle that was gonna work, I got to order this 4-piece with a handle set for around $3 or something, and it was even, this was even the warehouse, local warehouse, so another $3. Well, so whatever all of that added up to, that's like, we're gonna 9, at least 12, probably close maybe to 15, plus this cute Temu pink see-through. You know how we love these kind of mesh, and I appreciated that it has a really good cord and piece hanging off of that, so easy to do the zipper. And then this way I have Set for Life. And if we could figure out what name brand handle it fits, if we knew that and you have it, maybe I could share some with you. I don't know, people, I don't know. But too funny. At least now I've shown you that. Doing good. This is the last basket here of having my stuff I wanted to show you. And that looks in this one, yeah. All right. Then on one of those, when I went to go on staycation, I'd played that one of those game type things on Temu. And, you know, it's one of those, I just consider, like, Adrian, you know, I will not play another game because they really get me to spend more money than I want to on things I don't want to have that much, you know. Yeah. So here's a very, very thin little canvas invitation bag. It's like a really soft canvas. It's in this pretty rose pinky color, and it says on it, plugs, cables, and chargers. Yeah. So I like that idea. If it's not going to be see-through, if it says what's in it, on it, right on, you know, it's going to hold a lot, and that's good. But overall, it's certainly not worth more than $3, and I don't know if within the scheme of like the freebies, whatever they were, guess what? Local warehouse, $3 delivery. Yeah, no more games. Now, what I have put inside of here are these charger and cable organizers. So what it can be is let's take this part apart. I have a pink one here to show you out of the bag, and there's a gray one and a black one, and these were under $3 each for sure. And the idea is that you have your block charger, and your charger, okay, Adrian, come on, you've got this. Your charger goes in upside down like this. Oh yes, push it. All right, I've pushed it inside out so you can see where the, no, that's wrong. It's really, you know, there just really shouldn't be two ways to do it. Ugh. Adrian, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. You tell me what's going on. I'm wondering if in fact, because people, I knew the idea was that your cord could come out the bottom. Let's see. I'm going to put cord, this is a very short cord, of course, a thing when it was like purposely for a larger one. I'll put it into the block. So the cord's attached to the block, goes into this cute little top piece here. And then, okay, I get it now. So you have it plugged in on your thing, plugged into your goodie. When you unplug it from whatever, your phone, your iPad, your laptop, whatever you're charging, whatever it is that you're charging, when you're done and you do that, you're able to take this and wrap your cord around it to keep everything together. Now that for travel, to me, sounds fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that. Okay, what? Look at that. I paid $1.23 for these at the time. I knew I'd gotten them for very inexpensive. I've had them for several months. But that's what I'm saying. The container is emptying down to the bottom pieces of whatever was in there. And aside from that, what I need to show you is all of Sassy's 2 new cat furnitures. And she got the new rug for the living area. And then I bought this rug. I just fell in love with the colors of it. It made me so happy. And I was really hoping that it would fit. But it's just slightly too big for anywhere in the house. That, just, whatevs. So I have it on, it's very thin, like our usual little bathroom throw rugs and things like that. It's thin like that. Pattern is gorgeous and colorful. And I need gorgeous and I need colorful. That's for sure. I actually have it out on the patio, on top of the wood patio, and Miss Sassy has loved it because, of course, it's a new piece of something to lie on, so she found that part most enjoyable. And I like being able to flop out there with her and give her some loving and some cuddles and scratches, and it's just so pretty to look at and be on. It was, I'll show it to you soon. It was $25. It was definitely late. So I got the $5 off, and I think I'd gotten a dollar or something in rebates. So all in all, I just keep telling myself, Adrienne, you've spent that much on a lot less. So stop worrying about it. It didn't fit perfectly, blah, blah, blah. But I did like it out on the deck. And cheery, cheery, cheery. Let's enjoy the rest of all of these non-rainy days of summer that we have, and we can be out there lying with Sassy on the deck. Right on, right on. Okay, now this is an incredible tweezer. I've shown you numerous tweezers in design that I've bought on Temu and told you that I really only have bought always the pink tweezer man. In the end, they are the ones that work the best. And since I don't have eyebrows because I plucked them off for well over a year, right? Well over a year. And look at this. Look at how this one's made. And part of it, if you've seen any tweezer ads on Temu, okay? Right here, you can see that we are trying to make it come in for you, but there's where the metal is, it's been put together, 2 different pieces of metal, so that you start off with the top tweezer part here, you see that? And then it's reinforced onto a thicker metal. That's the key. So they would be saying, like, if you were a man and you needed some heavy-duty tweezers to pull out those heavy-duty, whatever, I said, well, this gal wants a heavy duty tweezer also. It's longer, so it's much more comfortable that way. Ba-dum-ka-dum-ka-dum, ba-dum. And yes, of course, I've tried it out and it works beautifully. It's sort of that suede, smooth feeling, rubbery here. I'm not sure if it came in a color choice or not, but again, more advertised like it is for a man, for heavy duty whisker pulling. I like it because it is stronger. It grasps better and it's longer, much more comfortable, especially for arthritic. Again, you know, this is always acting up on me now. So that tweezing motion is right where the arthritic area is. Tweeze, see? Tweeze, tweeze. So it's better having it longer and stronger. I'm really stoked with it. In my world, it was one of the more expensive type. I bought my tweezers for like $1 and such like that on Temu. But I might have paid in the neighborhood of $3.50. I might have paid in the neighborhood of $3.50. But I'd get a backup if I wanted, if it was still available, if it was still there. Yeah, I would. Okay, well, I was able to do some recording today, and that's fantastic. One should already be loaded, and I hope to have it out for you by the tomorrow weekend, Friday, Saturday. And I have this one. That makes me feel really good. Now, I have a couple of Temu orders coming and not a whole lot coming like before. And you do hear everyone talking. Do you? Do you hear everyone? Adrian, don't presume. I hear many other haulers talking about cutting back, smaller orders, smaller hauls, and this, that, and the other. It's just necessary. Prices have gone up. They're still really good prices, but they still went up. So if we could have bought 5 items for $1 each before, now we can buy, with $5, we can buy 3 items. It's sort of kind of that way to look at it. All right. I hope that you liked the variety of what I showed you. We'll have fun seeing me make up outfits with those new summer tops and flare bottoms. Whew, baby. Lots going on. Lots that's wonderful. I hope that all of you are spending time with your loved ones, getting that warm, fuzzy feeling from family and friends as family and all that kind of stuff. If you're ill, I hope it's not too bad today, tomorrow, the weekend. Of course, I hope it's not too bad always. But my thoughts are with you. It's so difficult, especially my group is an older group and could be having lots of different aches and pains and such like that. I tease, and humor is based in reality. But I've always said that God, I'm incredibly healthy. Overall, 74 years old, just really incredibly healthy. Just the normal, like little cholesterol, a little thyroid, bad eyes, but nothing that is going to put me 6 feet under at this point in time. Okay? And I want the best for you all too. I want you to be cool and comfortable. I want you to have something wonderful to drink, just cold and refreshing, or warm and soothing. Like for me, that's a delicious cup of English style tea. You bet. Are you going to watch a favorite TV show? Are you planning on binge watching? Do you have some crafts that you think you have time or effort or energy to do? That's pretty wonderful, all in all in all. So I thank you for spending time with me again. I so appreciate it. I have always chores to look forward to doing. And I always tell you, everything in chores is to lead me up to continually opening up my table in the kitchen dining spot of the apartment so that I can paint. That's my goal. And it will come. It will come. We are doing well. All right, everyone. I so appreciate you coming, visiting. If you could leave a comment, I'd really, really appreciate it. I tell you, a comment is like saying, I like you, I appreciate you, thank you for sharing and entertaining and creating this people friendship, okay? I love you all. We all just need to hold on together with love. We're going to get through anything and everything together. I have counted on you many, many a night in just the last few months to get me through, and you have been there for me. So thank you. Thank you so very much. All right. If I win a lottery, I'm going to fly to every state that all of my YouTube friends are in and visit them. Yay! See, if I win the lottery, wow, I can go there and you can, dine out, all kinds of fabulous things. So in that fantasy, I look forward to seeing you. And in reality, I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks again. Bye-bye.